Hey gang, UV here. Welcome to a second episode of Tighten Up. Today we're going to be looking at weldable table clamps. I also call this a Z-clamp. I have one older one, which you're looking at now, and we'll be making another one with what I believe to be an improved design. This idea is not mine. I got it a long time ago from an ad that I used to see inside of the Fabricator magazine. This product was advertised as a clamp that was useful in the field during the fabrication of cylindrical oil storage tanks. I would love to credit the company for their product so that if someone's interested in purchasing it, they could buy it from them. But I could not find any information online. So if anyone's got information about this company, please let us know in the comment section. So I have found that this clamp design is very useful in clamping down work on your table that is just hard to reach with any other clamp. I've seen people use bridge clamps in the same situation, but if you're comfortable welding directly to the table, this clamp cannot be beat. You've got a clamp you can put anywhere in the table with very good clamping pressure. So let's take a quick look at how this clamp works, and then let's take a look at the new design and how I go about making it. Well, the first thing you do is position the clamp and tack it down. With this clamp, I always end up putting a tack on each corner in the front. I could definitely get away with one tack. It's pretty amazing how much tension these tacks can hold. So when you're all done, you release the clamp, pull the clamp towards you to break the tacks. Alright, so now let's get started on our second generation weldable table clamp. We're going to be using a Harbor Freight clamp. The first thing we're going to do is remove the pin off of the end so that we can remove the sliding portion of the clamp. Remember, when you're purchasing these clamps at Harbor Freight, always look through the bin and inspect the clamps. Make sure you're getting the best one out of the bunch by checking the alignment of the clamping surfaces. These clamps are affordable and they have a great weight to strength ratio. So now that the pin has been ground away, the arm will slide off and we can get to welding. Hey, a lot of this is self-explanatory, so I'm not going to get too deep into it. I'll just point out a couple tips here. The material I'm using here is 1/2 inch by a little bit over 1 1/8 inch. I want to keep a fairly narrow profile so as not to limit the areas that my clamp can get into, whether it's in the F clamp mode or the Z clamp mode. So nothing fancy to the build procedure. We're going to tack, align, and weld. There's one element in the design that you wouldn't have thought of on your own by looking at my clamp design, and that is to add a stop to prevent the clamp arm from sliding so far down into the curved portion of the clamp that it gets jammed. Well, now let's take a look at the clamp in its different modes. We can still use this clamp as an F clamp, but now we can also use this as a spreader clamp, or with one tack, the weldable table clamp or the Z clamp. You can see that one single tack has a lot of holding power. And when you're ready to remove the clamp, it could not be any simpler. Just pull back and break those tacks. And all you have to do is clean up a couple tacks on your work or your table, and you're golden. So alright gang, I hope you guys like this project. Maybe you'll go on to make one of these simple clamps. As always, show me some love if you like this video, and if you want to be notified when I post my next video, please hit the subscribe button. So have a good one guys, unless you've got other plans. Peace.